Hello, everyone, and welcome here to tonight's Zoom call with the newest member of the LA Kings, Quinton Byfield. My name is Jeff Moeller. I'm with the LA Kings Communications Department, and it's great to be one of the first people in our organization to welcome him to the club. And here with the media, both in Southern California and beyond, thank you very much for joining us. It is going to be your ability to ask a question in the Q&A format. So please take a moment and type in your question, and we will do our best to get to as many of them as we can. While we await the first question, Quinton, just kind of give us a little scenario where you're at right now. From what I can kind of hear, just chatting with you a moment ago, you're in the midst of a pretty fun party.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. I kind of just, just with my close family, as you saw on the Zoom, and a couple of my buddies just swing by, and so I'm going to go spend some time with them and enjoy the moment and just kind of talk to them, and it's going to be exciting for them.
First is probably the most obvious question, just your general reaction to hearing your name announced here just an hour or so ago.
Yeah, I was definitely, I don't get too nervous, but I was pretty nervous and really excited for this moment. You've been waiting for it all your life, and just realize it finally happened, and just celebrating that with my family was something super special, and just cherishing that moment. And I was just super excited and a little nervous at the time.
Sure. Being on the East Coast, what can you kind of let us know? How much do you know about the LA Kings? And have you been to Los Angeles before?
No, I actually haven't been out to California. So whenever I get to the opportunity to come down, that'll be my first time there, and we'll suck up all the sun I can and enjoy that. And coming from Stubby's a little different environment. So coming from the cold to the hot, so that'll be good. But the LA Kings, and I know they have a lot of star power players, and definitely a championship caliber team as you saw in the past. And I think I can bring to the table, just get that team back on track. And, I think we have a really good team, and can't wait to join them.
Absolutely. And a lot of good young players coming up in the system as well to be excited about. As the questions start pouring in, I will turn it over to those. Just a reminder for the group, if I didn't mention it here at the top, we are recording the media session here for potential use at lakings.com and some of our other channels here with the organization. Quinton, what are your plans to expose the game of hockey amongst younger Black players in and around our country?
Yeah, I think a lot of the hockey players and NHL guys have, started off, and I think just with the NHL, and I think they're really moving in a good direction, and I think they're getting a lot of exposure from that, and I'm definitely excited to help out and spread as much awareness as I can. But tonight I'm really just thinking about the draft, and I worked my whole life for that, and just excited about that really right now.
Sure. Quinton, you were the CHL Rookie of the Year 2 years ago, made Team Canada's World Junior Team this year, of course. What has playing in for your club there with Corey Stillman as the coach done for your development?
Corey's helped me out quite a bit, and he's been through the process and played over 1,000 NHL games, won a cup. So whatever knowledge he gave me, I definitely took to heart and really tried to put that into my game. Before coming to OHL, I don't think I was ever in my D zone. That's what I tell everyone. And then coming in, he definitely helped me work in the D zone, penalty killing, and all that. So he's really translated my game quite a bit and helped me out.
Couple similar questions as I'm scanning here, so I'm going to just kind of paraphrase to roll these into one. Offensively, your skill set, what do you think you bring to this Kings team?
I know. I think I'm a big speedy center. I can find my teammates, usually a pass first guy, but not afraid to take the shot. And I can use my size to my advantage to be a defender. Or I can use my hands as well, and either beat them on the inside or outside with my speed and strength, and really take it to the net. And I think that's what you're really bringing offensively to the table.
Do you believe you can play in the NHL next season? And can you talk a little bit about, the transition that you think is going to be ahead of you for someone, at such a young age as yourself?
Yeah, no, I definitely, I'm a pretty confident guy and have a lot of confidence in myself. So, I definitely think I could step into the NHL next year. But, I know it's a really, really big jump from the OHL and really challenging. Just jumping from every league gets harder and harder, and we're playing against the best players every night and playing with them. So it's definitely going to be really challenging. But I've worked my whole off season working with the pros quite a bit to really help me translate easier.
You mentioned the word jump a couple times there. Is there something specific to your game that you think you've really kind of taken a leap, a jump forward in recent months that has helped lead you to where you're at here and now?
Yeah, over the off season, I've gotten a little bit bigger, put on some weight, and still working on my acceleration and speed. So that's something that will definitely help me next year. And just working with the pros and what they've kind of been teaching me and letting me in on the inside and what to expect is definitely going to help me quite a bit as well.
You made a little history, of course, here tonight, being the highest drafted Black player in NHL history. How do you sort of put into words, what that means to you?
Yeah, no, I think it definitely means a lot to me, and that's something special. And being in record books for anything is definitely super special. But that especially, just my dad and mom didn't play hockey or didn't have too much knowledge about that, so kind of just growing the game together, and I think it just shows that there's a lot of opportunity for everyone in the world, and that you can play every sport and be successful in it.
Absolutely. Specific conversations with the Kings in recent weeks, in recent months. What are you comfortable sharing in terms of how often you spoke to members of the team, the scouting staff, those types of conversations?
Yeah, I think I did 3 or 4 Zoom calls with with all their scouting staffs and general managers and coaches. So got to know them quite a bit, and they asked me a lot of questions, really just hockey related, and got to know them over that, and I think it was really good conversations we had.
Another young prospect, of course, with the Kings is Akil Thomas. Is he someone you've had conversations with leading up until this moment?
I think so. We got the chance to play each other on Team Canada, and we were definitely close buddies on there and hung out quite a bit. So it'll be cool to see him again, and hopefully play with him one day. So that'll be something special. And he was giving me a little bit of a rundown in LA and what to expect. So I'm very excited for that, and I think he said nothing but great words about the organization.
Lisa asking, how much weight have you put on during the pause?
Yeah, yeah. I was weighing in at 215 now. I weigh from upwards of 222 now, so 7 to 10 pounds roughly. So I think that's pretty good, and I still have my speed and the ability to do that. So I think it's a good way to put it on.
Following up on an earlier question, professional sports has discovered that it's certainly not immune from issues of race, justice, equality. Hockey, in particular, one could say has had problems with diversity. Uh, you know, kind of looking in the big picture, do you foresee a role for yourself in these types of matters? And obviously, once you get to Los Angeles, you'll get a good sense of how diverse our community is.
Yeah, no, I think, as I said before, the NHL is, doing a really good job, with all the, inclusive, play and, the just awareness that they're getting out. And, I think it'd be really nice to get involved in that and, spread the positivity and just be a positive role model.
I know since the moment myself and some others here on the call and hockey fans all around the country saw the outfit tonight, the white jacket, the bow tie. One of the questions here is, did you deem it to be any sort of good luck charm?
Uh, I don't know, not too much. I kind of just, went over to, the tailors and, they kind of had a couple of suits picked up for me. And, I thought that one looked really nice and it was a little flashy. So, kind of wanted to use that. And, I really love the suit, but, there wasn't anything too special about it. But, it's my draft suit now. And, I'm going to cherish that suit forever now.
A question: what are some of your interests away from the game? I mean, obviously, we're here, we're talking hockey. This is a big hockey moment for you. But what are some of the things you like to do when you're not at the rink?
Yeah, no, I'm a big athlete and just love being around sports. So I played every sport growing up. So just all the sports, honestly, I keep up to date with that and watch quite a bit. So I think that's something key and a little bit into video games, but over the time had to stop that. So not too much anymore. And used to be kind of a daredevil with scootering, skateboarding, biking, all that. And I used to do all that stuff too.
I didn't hear surfing in there.
Oh, I know. I'll have to start surfing down there for sure.
Don't know if you specifically answered this question earlier as part of one of your answers, but someone asking how much you weigh, but also asking, how tall are you officially?
Yeah, officially, I'll give you right on the dot. 6'4 3/4". So, I'll probably round that up to 6'5" just to make me feel a little bit better. But yeah, no, 6'4 3/4".
Take a last couple of questions here. It's kind of a big picture, but what have you been doing during the pandemic? Maybe I'll just ask you that a little differently. What have you learned about yourself through this process, or is there something, maybe a goal that you've been trying to accomplish, and maybe you have accomplished it?
Yeah, over the pandemic, I think, I learned, just cherish every moment you get, and just like we're heading into playoffs with a really deep team, and super excited for that. And just get that cut short definitely sucked, and I thought we're definitely going to playoffs and going to make a deep run. So you just cherish every moment. You never know when it's going to stop. So I think that's something I really learned, and got it really taken account.
The Lakers are in the NBA Finals tonight. The Dodgers are playing in the playoffs. We're talking hockey here. Are there any other professional athletes or some of your favorite professional sports teams that you've always admired, either closer or from a distance?
Yeah, I think I'm a big sports guy, and I don't really have too many favorite teams, but a little bit of a bandwagon for the other sports. So, I really just stick to the players that I like to watch in basketball. So, I've been watching the LA Lakers and the Heat series a lot, and putting some bets on it. So makes the game a little more intense. But I've been watching those games pretty closely.
Um, LA freeways. How are your driving skills? Or, do you drive?
Yeah.
Do you have your license? I know you're a young man.
Yeah, no, I actually just went up to Sudbury. I think it was early August, and finally got my G2. So, I was a little late on that, but I ended up getting. I'm pretty good. I have confidence in my driving, but I don't know. You have to ask the passengers.
That's great. And as I just kind of scroll here to make sure I hit everything, one of the questions was, do you know when you might be in Los Angeles? Did you learn anything about that since the moment they called your name?
No, I still have no idea. So right now I'm just going to be I'm at home with my family, just celebrating, enjoying the moment with them. So I have no clue when I'm going to be in Los Angeles yet.
Awesome. Well, great stuff here. Thanks for taking the time. We all look forward to meeting you in person at the appropriate and safe time. And we'll let you get back to the party. So enjoy there. I know our department will be in touch tomorrow as well. But enjoy, and thanks again.
All right, awesome. Thank you.